Art New York is a service organization for nonprofit theater companies throughout New York City. We offer several programs and services that support the administrative side of theater companies running their business, from loan programs to grant programs to
technical assistance programs to low-cost office and rehearsal space. So we have real estate projects, we have buildings here in Manhattan, and then we have a building out in Brooklyn and Fort Greene.
I mean, not only the grant programs, obviously, and certainly the consultancy program, but just they periodically get people around a table from the industry to talk about the issues confronting the field. And then Art New York figures out a way to kind of solve those issues.
We started going to workshops, and then we immediately started participating in the re-grant program through the Queen's Fund. And then as we grew up, we went to the small theater category, and we many times have used the bridge loan program that they offer.
Well, originally when we started out, we attended the Nancy Quinn Fund workshops and just learned a lot about how to set up and manage the company. And then as we grew as a company, Art New York has continued to provide really wonderful services for us. We're a tenant of theirs at 520 8th Avenue, and getting that space allowed us to just sort of take it to the next level, and psychologically having a place to be and to identify as the center of our company when we weren't at a theater was incredibly helpful.
One of the great things about Art New York is it connects you to a larger community, and that's kind of neat. That sort of makes you, I don't know, feel like you have a home and feel like you have a place in the New York theater community.
The most important things that any organization gets from Art New York is context.
Sometimes what you want to know when you're trying to run a company is just that other people are facing the same issues that you are, and it makes you feel more confident that you're not the only one out there.
About 10 years ago, actually, when the working theater had reached a real crisis point, really the very first thing I did was call Jenny Lulutis at Art New York and said, we need help. And she, I think, immediately hooked us up with the leadership program, with a consultant who works on whatever issue that, the theater needs. I really credit Art New York with the working theater's survival.
To be a producer and administrator, that wasn't part of my training at all, and Art New York, I feel like, was a major component on filling out those knowledge gaps. It's something I don't know if you necessarily can read on a piece of paper. Like, Jenny Lulutis really effing cares. I censored myself. Really cares about the success of the small theater companies
as well as
the big companies. And I think
that's a pretty amazing thing to hear in the off. If you're like whatever a fish in the sea of Off-Off-Broadway, to hear that there's someone that really effing cares, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.